Hey everyone, today I'm diving deep into the chilling story of Babe Moise. This isn't just any tale of crime, it's a dark journey of a boy turned serial killer, driven by vengeance. Let's take a trip back to the early days when Babe Moise was just a little boy. His parents owned a small, humble store. They weren't rolling in dough, but they were determined to provide for their son. Desperation can lead folks down some dark paths, and Babe's parents were no exception. They started borrowing money from some seriously shady characters, criminals and usurers who didn't think twice about using violence to get what they wanted. One fateful night, the debt collectors came knocking. Babe's parents didn't have the money to pay them back. Panicked and desperate, the collectors decided to send a brutal message. They killed Babe's parents right in front of his eyes. Imagine the trauma, the horror of watching your parents being brutally murdered. Little Babe, hidden in the shadows, swore to himself that he would get revenge. As Babe grew older, that promise of vengeance consumed him. He transformed from a grief-stricken boy into something far more sinister. He started by tracking down those responsible for his parents' deaths. One by one, he hunted them down, driven by the memory of that horrific night. Each kill was methodical, calculated, and filled with the rage that had been building up inside him for years. But Babe's thirst for revenge didn't stop there. He began to see himself as a sort of dark avenger, targeting those he deemed as the scum of society. Criminals, usurers, anyone who reminded him of the monsters who had shattered his childhood. For Babe, it wasn't just about revenge anymore, it was about cleansing the world of the evil he believed was everywhere. The police were baffled. Bodies were piling up and the media had a field day. They dubbed him the Shadow Executioner, a name that struck fear into the hearts of many. But for Babe, it was simple. He was a boy fulfilling a promise to his dead parents, no matter the cost. As the years went on, Babe Moise became a ghost story, a cautionary tale whispered in dark alleys. Some say he was eventually caught and locked away, while others believe he disappeared into the night, continuing his deadly mission in secret. The truth remains shrouded in mystery. So what drives a person to become a monster? For Babe Moise, it was a childhood ripped apart by violence and a promise forged in blood. His story forces us to confront the dark corners of the human psyche and question the thin line between justice and vengeance. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones created by our own world. If you enjoyed this tale of true crime, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories that will chill you to the bone. Until next time, stay safe and keep your eyes open. You never know what shadows might be lurking just around the corner.